Hey YouTube, Texas Gear Reviews here. So you remember this kit? This is the Grylls Essential Survival Kit. We picked it up, did a review on it. Said I was going to make some changes to it. I did. I was using it for my wife's little EDC survival kit to carry in her purse, and she didn't like it. Her exact words were less orange, more pink. So we picked her up a little makeup bag that we're going to turn into a little survival kit for her. So I redid it again, and it's for my gun pack now. This is going to be the survival kit that replaced the one that hung on the outside that I took off. I want something I can actually put down in the pocket of my gun pack, so take hunting with me, all that good stuff. So I'm going to show you what we've done to it. It's essentially got all the same stuff that was already in it. We just added a few things is all we've done. And it doesn't like to open very easy because I've got this thing stuffed full, and there is some things that aren't in here that are going to be included in here eventually. So there's the cordage they gave us. I was going to replace it with paracord, but I'm going to tell you what, paracord takes up a lot of place in your pack. 20 feet of paracord is it's a lot of cordage, don't get me wrong, but it takes up a lot of room, believe it or not. Quite a bit more than this stuff that kind of compresses. So I left the cordage in there, probably not going to replace it at this point just because I know that I can't fit much more in here. One thing that it's missing that I really want in here is a small flashlight, so we're going to have to buy like a little nano light or something and see if we can't get it to fit in there. Same fire still. I went ahead and left it in there. I had replaced it with the UST Strike Force, or is it the Spark Force? Strike Force, Spark Force, one or the other. But it was too bulky, so I went ahead and threw that one back in here. There's the floss that came in, and I went ahead and wrapped it because it was rubbing up against this and everything else, and I just didn't want it to, get contaminated. I did replace the knife in here. It was, if I had it handy, I could show it, but I don't seem to have it handy. It was the Gerber mini paraframe, which I don't understand why a Grylls survival kit wouldn't come with this to begin with, but I went ahead and replaced it with the Grylls mini scout. Here's the whistle it came with. I did try tying it on the outside to the string here, but it just felt kind of bulky. I want to be able to put this in my pocket if I want to. If I want to carry it in my pocket, I want that option. So I threw it back in the bag. This is 3 Asmath fuel tablets, a striker, and then a bunch of matches and a couple of Coghlan's fire sticks. These burn 8 minutes each. These little pieces of Coghlan's will burn for about 7 minutes, so it's not much less. And I had the top to fill in, so I went ahead and threw them in there. Let's see. Here's the safety matches that it came with. I just left them in there. I probably could pull those out and replace them with something else, but I haven't yet. I did go ahead and pull the stove out of my wife's kit. She'll probably never use it, so I went ahead and threw it in this kit as the fuel stove. And then in here I have 4 water purification tablets. I have the Grylls Essential Guide, Survival Guide there, and then I have a 1-gallon Ziploc bag so I could, carry water and purify it with the tablets. And then I have a Mylar blanket in here as well. It's the smaller one. I always use these in my small kits just because, size, I need something small to go flat. I needed it to be flat because this is a rather flat pack. Let's see. There shouldn't be anything else. And then I just left the little Coghlan's zipper pull on here. So that's it. There's a few things, like I said, that's missing. I want to put a flashlight in here. Not much more is going to fit, though. I'm thinking a small flashlight and the small Bear Grylls whistle that came off of my fire starter may end up going on here, so I can take this whistle out. And then I was thinking maybe a smaller ferro rod that I could put on here, and then, you know, maybe the Exotech, I think it's called, or something like that, something small with a little container on it, so I can get rid of the cotton ball and Vaseline, and I can get rid of this as well. I think you have even that much more room in the back for something else. Anything I can hang on this string that still kind of stays flat with the pack, I'm going to try to. That way I can, you know, still fit it in and out of my pocket with no problems, and not have so much in the bag, because it is kind of hard to open and close. It actually gets caught on the cordage a little bit, so I don't know. If we do anything with it else, we'll go ahead and update it and show you guys what we've done. Be looking out for those, because we will do one for sure, because I'm definitely going to throw some extra stuff in here, and maybe I'll just show what it is that I'm throwing in there and throw it in there, because you've already seen all this, some of it twice now. So be looking out for those videos. That's going to be it for this one, as always. Thanks for watching, YouTube.